It's been pretty hectic for everybody up at Freaks, but Joey's been doing a great job keeping everything together and doing like just moving everything for the venue, making sure that like I don't know that we're able to run tournaments like this, even though the store's still like there's still a lot to do, but like they make the time to still be able to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the cooler things about this venue right now is that even though the storefront is definitely a work in progress right now, they still took the time to make sure that we'd be able to get these brackets back and running as soon as possible. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That they did that for us.
Yeah, I love the Freaks guys. The Freaks owners are great people, and they whenever the store proper is open, you guys come check it out. It's gonna be a good time. It's be great to see all of their inventory, not just some of their inventory, but
all the nice figures that they have. And
yes, yeah, we're good to go. All right, so yeah, here we go. We're seeing the Yukiko come out from Jojo tonight. Wants some of that healing to help him out, just in general and in life. Versus the big boy yellow team coming out from Terror.
Big grapplers.
Oh, trying to get the cross up. A good block from Terror.
Double cross up.
Did he block that, or was that burst in, or was it just didn't go anywhere? Okay.
I think he got hit and bursted. Just bursted when you would have blocked or got hit.
Yeah, it just looked like the burst like it missed him, or missed Jojo after Waldstein came in.
Getting mauled at the moment. Because outside of that, right? Outside of waking up with a command grab, the big boys don't have the quickest of buttons. They have big buttons to compensate. But Jojo, he gets in there. He gets on top of you and
oh,
goes
that was cool. That was the magnetic pull from that Tager like pulled the DPing Yukiko towards him, and he got hit by the hitbox, I think.
Sludges.
Alright, oh. Yeah, that's something I've been seeing Terra do armor through it. I've been seeing Terra go for a lot more spark bolts in general. Granted, it takes meter, and it's kind of like a commit. It's not really a commitment, but it's one less resource you have.
Sludge and sludge and sludge. Yeah, it's a great option. It's one of the fastest, one of the more durable fireballs in this game. And if you're just like feeling each other out in full screen,
wow,
you
all right,
could get a kill if they like sneeze. You kill them.
Wow, yeah, I'm kind of surprised it just straight up beat out like Carmine's projectile there. But here we go. We have the solo Yukiko. Not going to be doing too much damage. Doesn't have any fire stock there.
And good punish on the command grab whip.
This is definitely doable. Oh, wow.
Goodness. How many times have you seen that, Omega? The solo Yukiko comeback?
The once. One time. That was right now. That was actually, it was really good. That was, he was pressuring a lot with that JC, with Yukiko, because that hitbox just lasts forever. And just immediately, even if he blocked it, just kind of went for the mix-up and went for the high instead of going for the low there. So, yeah, here we go. Taking it to game 2.
Joey doesn't quite have the strongest execution around the block, right? He's a very busy man. He's a very busy businessman. One of the things that I like the most about his gameplay is that he's really consistent. If he gets an opening of some sort, he'll generally get 4 to 5k, regardless of how random and stray it is. And that consistency takes him really, really far in a lot of these brackets.
Yeah, it's really just as neutral as like he knows how to work with like, or he knows how to play the neutral in this game, and he knows how to kind of get in your head and force these rock paper scissors situations, and he's really, really good at rock paper scissors.
I like to say he plays with a lot of heart, and he plays with a lot of intuition. He just understands when and how things might work out. And even though they don't always work out, they work out a lot of the time. Combine that with the consistency, it's a really good way to play.
Yeah, and once he starts learning a lot of these like solo, oh wow, gets that frame trap on him. But yeah, now we're looking at solo Carmine against two big boys. Not a lot of health left. Level 1 Resonance on top of that. So not going to get a lot of health regen. Oh, yeah, that's dead. All right.
Second game goes to Captain Terra.
Yeah, Terra just kind of not letting Jojo really do what he wanted to that time. Lost to Yukiko kind of early.
We're playing.
No, no. Yeah, it's been one.
The Captain Terra kind of just played a little bit more tight, right? Just didn't go for as many wild buttons. Didn't allow there to be as many times for Jojo to get the sick whiff punish or get the sick some frame trap on him. Besides the one time, he just slipped back, let Joey do his thing, and then punished him accordingly after he was done.
Yeah, and the thing that we're seeing the red Hakumen. I don't know if we have the skins on here on this setup. That's probably why it's going.
That, or maybe it's just his theme, right? There's more.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. This is the punished version of Hakumen. All right, yeah, I do agree with the switch to Hakumen. Because yeah, Joey's been experimenting with the Yukiko like every once in a while. And like, cause again, he really doesn't have a chance to lab anything out. So really, the only practice he gets is through casuals on tournament days or in bracket. But yeah, stick to the tried and true.
This works out a little bit better in his favor. Not this scoop in particular. Joey's he goes for a lot of counters and a lot of the work. And I think part of that is just with how much heart he plays with. This allows him to understand what his opponent is very likely going to do next up, and he gets a lot of counters for it.
Ooh, that's gonna be dead.
That was really spooky. Big grappler boy just sitting in front of you menacingly.
Oh, gets the super on the burst in. I think he was trying to get the super right before Taker would burst in, but worked out perfectly because like even if he didn't get it in time, he was able to still get the super on Taker and picks it up. What? Alright, only has level 1 resonance to work with, but he's not letting Captain Terra breathe at all.
He had level 1, but Captain Terra had quite a bit less. He was missing the Waldstein. He was missing a lot of health on Taker. It's a hard knock life whenever you're down on that many resources versus Carmine of all characters.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Alrighty, here we go. Going into game 4. Yeah, really, the Hakumen didn't really get to do much. Joey got one counter super off, but otherwise, kind of like Terra knew how to deal with the Hakumen for the most part. But now that Joey's kind of starting to feel out how the punished Carmine is gonna work, it's being a lot harder for Terra to kind of do what he needs to against that character.
Jumping command grabs.
Ooh.
Big whiff on the DP, but no punish.
Yeah, tiny little air combo. Ooh, just out of range of that 2B.
The Waldstein CP is so good. Side swapping is pretty crazy. Scoop.
Yeah, especially if you're in the corner. Like that's kind of like the place that I see most people DP anyways, in the corner. And when you can scoop them up and then throw them in the corner, now they have to deal with your pressure. Like it's not a fun time.
The definition of robbing them of their turn.
Yeah.
Sludging through. And
Ooh, just out of range of that auto combo, so wasn't able to get the grab with Carmine to get some health back. Yeah. His burst immediately doesn't want to deal with the follow. Okay. Yeah, lands with the DP because that invincibility doesn't want to deal with Joey's pressure. Oh! You got DP for DP. Okay, yeah, they're both just being
great counter.
Yeah, they've definitely they've slowed the game down a little bit. But yeah, it's really just kind of been one chasing the other down slowly. Ooh, bad DP.
Which might be pretty bad on Captain Terra's part. You let Joey get some time. He'll find his opening. Don't you worry. but Captain Terra's characters, they need to force their opening, right? And if you're always chasing, it's going to be harder and harder until eventually the characters die and you lose the set 3-1 to Jojo.
Yeah, good stuff to Jojo for that one. Terra was putting up a good fight. I like the use of Sledge. He kind of held back on it a bit towards like after the game 2, I think it was. He wasn't doing it as much, so Joey was able to kind of still kind of pressure the way he wanted to and didn't have to worry about the armored moves and